Hey guys, it's Macy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing for you my experience with the Gershion Polygel kit from Amazon. This was about $45. I can't quite remember, but I'll link it down below. And I have never used polygel before. I've tried acrylic before. I did not enjoy acrylic. It was kind of difficult for me. Polygel, I had a much easier time with it. I would totally recommend this product. I will keep using it again. I would show you my nails, but last week was Halloween, so I put some ghost Color Street stickers on. If you guys know what Color Street is, cool. If not, it's like a little sticker. You just peel off this tab, and then there's like 2 layers in front and behind the sticker, and then you put the sticker on your nail and kind of shape it to your nail or fold it over your nail, and that's it. So I will be reviewing that for you today. I will show you how I did my nails and my experience with using it for the first time, what issues I had, and what I found worked well. So stay tuned to watch that and to see what's in the polygel kit. All right, I'll see you guys in the video. I love this packaging. I think it's so cute. It says Gershion on the front. It comes with an instruction booklet. It's not too helpful. There's some typos in there, but you get the gist. A nail file, 100 to 180 grit. It comes with a little thank you note and about the company. It comes with the dual forms. And it also comes with a dual-sided spatula and brush. And I thought the brush was pretty good quality. Obviously I don't know too much about this stuff, but it's really nice. And it says Gershion on it. It comes with a top coat. And it comes with a base coat. Comes with a clear 30 milliliters or 1 ounce, a white, natural pink, dark pink, cover pink, and bean red. So getting started, you just are going to want to file down your nails. I trimmed mine beforehand, and I actually should have trimmed them down more. I found that they were actually too long, so I would suggest trimming them down as much as you can. And then always make sure you file the tops of your nails to roughen up the surface so the products will stick to it better. So I just went through and filed all my nails. And I skipped a lot of the filing because I had a lot of recording of me just filing my nails, but I'm sure you guys all know how to file your nails. And then I laid down a washcloth. So I'm going to show you all the colors. And they come with a little covering over them. This is the clear. And white, this is cover pink, it's a very opaque pink. This is dark pink. Which is not that dark to me. And this is the color we'll be using today. And this is natural pink. And red bean. Sorry, bean red. So we're gonna go ahead and put the top or the base coat on after we filed down our nails. You want to make sure you get every little spot. So make sure you don't miss any sides, and definitely get the edges of your nails. And then I did my thumb and then cured it. I think my lamp cures for about 15 seconds. It is an LED, not a UV. And then I did my 4 fingers. I stuck them under the lamp, left them. And then I used 91% isopropyl alcohol. And we're using dark pink. So I went ahead and sized my dual forms off camera, but as you can see that they fit pretty well. So I dip my spatula in the alcohol first, so when I spread it on, it doesn't only stick to the spatula. That way it'll come off. And then I got a little, did not get enough, so I got some more. So then you just kind of start spreading after you dip the brush into the alcohol, and it spreads pretty easily. You want to make sure you have a decent amount of alcohol on your brush. And then I found that you don't want to spread the polygel all over the dual form, because it's kind of a waste, because you're going to file a lot of that down. And I didn't want my nails super long. I wanted them somewhat long, but not the whole length of the dual form. So then I went ahead, after I felt that everything looked good, went and stuck it on my nail. And then if I had any excess, I went around my nail and brushed off any of the excess. It's kind of hard at first. You want to make sure you don't have too much alcohol on your brush, because it will just make it slide around. And I don't know if you saw, but I flipped my thumb over and did the underside. And you want to do the underside, because if you don't, it gets very, very thick under there, because you're pushing the product towards the top when you press it on. And then after you put it under the light, you're just gonna go ahead and pop off the dual form. I cure the top first, and then I cure underneath. So I flip my hand over and cure the underside. I had a little bubble from the polygel towards the cuticle, if you guys can see there. So then I went ahead and made sure that they fit. I double checked. Then just go through the same process again. Put some on the spatula, spread it onto the dual form. And you want to make sure these are facing the right way. So the little tabs at the top, well, those will go away from your nail. And then go ahead and spread. And you want to make sure that you're flipping it over occasionally to look at the outside of it, because you don't want it to look really bad, because what you see when you flip over the dual form is what your nail's gonna look like. So you want to make sure that you're checking it to make sure it's thick enough, it's not too see-through, and just making sure that you're gonna like the way it goes on, because once it's on, it's on. So I didn't get enough, so I just squeezed some out and squeezed it into the dual form instead of putting it on the spatula. I went ahead and spread, and it took me a long time to spread this stuff out. I'm just gonna be honest with you, this does take some practice, but I got the hang of it pretty quick. I did cut out some where I was just spreading and spreading and spreading and spreading. But this probably took me about 3 hours, I think, but this was my first time, so it comes with a learning curve for sure, but you get the hang of it pretty quick. So on my pointer finger, I used too much alcohol when I was removing the excess. There was too much alcohol on my brush, so it kept sliding off. So finally I kind of just gave up and stuck it under the light, and I said I'll file off whatever I have issues with. Well, it kind of got an air bubble in there. You can't really see it too good on camera, but it's there. So I went ahead and did the rest of my nails. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is I would not start with your thumb first. That was a mistake I made. I probably would start with my pinky and then go from there. I would do my thumb last because I was having troubles hanging on to the dual forms because my thumbnail was so long. So now all the nails have been cured, so you're going to go ahead and file them down with the 180 grit side of your file. And you want to file your natural nail down with the 100 grit side. So I went ahead and filed off that little bubble of polygel that I had, and it actually filed down quite easily. As you can see, there's not really a bubble there anymore. And you want to try to avoid the top, filing the top of the nail, because it will look like you kind of like have scratches in it. So you just want to file down like the sides and the top of the nail, but not the surface of the nail. So I kind of wanted mine like a little bit of a coffin shape, so I went ahead and filed them like that. I know these aren't nail clippers, they're cuticle clippers, but I couldn't find my nail clippers, so I had to resort to cuticle clippers. And it was actually easier to use the cuticle clippers because they're kind of curved, whereas nail clippers are just straight. And these nails are hard, they're thick, so it's hard to put them underneath a nail clipper anyways. So I went ahead and kept filing them down until I got a style or like the shape I liked. And then after I was all done filing, I went ahead and put the top coat on. And again, same thing with the base coat. You want to make sure that you get every little bit of the nail covered in the top coat, and wipe off the dust from the filing. And with polygel, it's not as dusty as acrylic would be when you're filing them down.
6:15 p.m.
So I only did my left hand for you guys because I am right-handed, and my right hand was a little bit of a challenge for me. It wasn't too bad. I actually feel like I did better on my right hand than my left hand, probably because I had already had practice. But this is what it looks like finally done. I think they looked so good, and I love how they turned out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if you have any questions, go ahead and ask, and I will try to answer them. And then I went ahead and put this Blossom cuticle oil on my nails because this stuff really dries out your cuticles and like the skin around your finger. And this is the scent Lavender, and I'll link that down below too. I actually got this as a birthday present. I never had cuticle oil before, but I love it. So this is it. They're all done.